fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today to kit up a small for me snack size diamond painting. Uh, as you guys know, or if you don't, go back and check my backlog with Whip and Chats. My husband and I are going to be taking a trip to Maine here shortly. And so I wanted some diamond paintings kitted up and ready to go so that I could work on them in the car because we're driving and it's like a 30-hour trip. So I'm going to be spending several days in a vehicle. With nothing to do but look at stuff, which I'm going to do. We're going to be driving by the Great Lakes, which I've only ever seen Lake Michigan, so this will be fun for me. We're going to be driving through some states I've never been to before, so we're kind of treating the road trip itself like a vacation, and then we're going to stay in Maine for a while, do some house hunting and some other things, and then we get to do it all again on the way back. So with 60 some plus hours in the car, I wanted to have something to do. We're planning on taking our phones and our iPads and stuff, and we're going to stream and listen to some podcasts and that kind of thing. But 30 plus hours in a car as a passenger can be um, boring, quite frankly. So I have taken my schematic, I have scanned it in, I've got it printed out. Because I'm going to be traveling and because a lot of my storage is tied up with other larger projects, I'm going to be putting them all in these little 28 slot containers. I only have 20 colors, and this way I can travel with them as hopefully pretty well. I don't normally like these very much, honestly, but I figure I'll make do. It's going to be, I think, easier to travel with these. They're smaller, so yeah. Okay, so I've got my Xyron sticker maker here, so I can make my stickers for my container. Pull this through here, and then I can start cutting everything so I can put it on the containers. I have so many different types of containers, but I've gotten rid of some of my ones that I don't use very often. Okay, so I'm going to leave something at the bottom to hang on to. I'm going to cut this side so that I'm going to cut this off because I don't need this extra at the top. So this can all get thrown away. And then I'm going to cut all of these. Now, they did have not just the symbols, but the numbers of the symbols, like on the schematic. However, I cut those off because just scanning it in, and basically this is a 1-to-1 sizing. I didn't resize my scan because I like having it as big as I can get it so that I can clearly see the symbols on my containers. So I would rather just get rid of that column that just has the numbers. I don't use those numbers for anything anyway. I diamond paint by symbol. I very rarely even pay any attention to the number of the symbol. I'm looking at the symbol, and then I want to keep the DMC code because if I have any leftovers and I want to save the drills, I want to know what the DMC code is so I can put it in the right place when I go to put away my spares. Okay, so there's all my stickers cut for my containers. I've already got all of my drills, for the most part, cut into individual individual bags. So now I just need to put these on here. And you can see with just the number, the symbol, and the DMC number, I get, it's almost too big to fit on the container. And I was just going to let that one go, but I can't. It was going to bother me that it was crooked. That one's a little crooked too, but I guess I'll live with that one. Okay. So now I've got these first 4 on here. Let me get these open. And then I can pour them in here, hopefully without spilling anything. These first few symbols, numbers, DMC colors, whatever you want to call it, there's not very many. So I have one color that I have multiple bags of. So when I get to that one, I will just skip whatever number container I think I'm going to need. I only have 20 colors and I've got 28 slots. So that means I've got, dump those out. Come on. I don't want you out of there. I want you out of there. That's what I was afraid I was going to do. And it happened. So I guess I can stop being afraid of it now. Okay. There's number 3 and then number 4. It's number 13 that I have multiple bags of. So we'll see what happens when I get to number 13. Come on, get out of there. There really isn't a whole lot of individual colors on this particular canvas. As you can see, it's a lot of really dark colors on the background, but it is small, which means at a 30 by 40, it's a nice size to fit on my little, I'm going to be taking my wooden easel, but I don't know that I'm going to use that in the car. We have a little, it's made to be like a computer little lap desk that conforms to your legs. It's got like beanbag type stuff on the bottom of it. I think that's what I may use to diamond paint in the car, just so it hopefully will be a little bit more comfortable. So we'll see. I'm not quite sure how all this is going to work out. Now, I have diamond painted in a car before, but I've not diamond painted in a moving car. The last time I diamond painted in a car, my husband was having outpatient surgery, and this was back in the height of COVID times, and I was not allowed to wait in the building with him. So I went out to the parking lot and sat in the car, and while he was in surgery, I diamond painted, and it was fine. I was in the back seat rather than in the front seat, so that may be a little weird for this time, because I'm not planning on being in the back seat. I could move into the back seat and act like he was my chauffeur, I guess, while he's driving, but I think I will have enough room that I can manage it. But I definitely wanted something a little bit smaller than some of the ones I'm working on. I am still working on my Firefly one, and ooh, which one is number 13? 939. Oh, that's going to work out well. Okay, because this is number 12, 9 through 12. So if I can get these open, when I get to number 13, I may just take off a whole row for that one, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so I'm not quite sure how it's going to work to diamond paint in the front seat, but I'm going to give it a go because I hate to waste, 30 some hours, like I said, when I'm not, well, 31 way, so probably more like 60 some hours that I'm really going to be doing nothing except riding as a passenger, and I may drive some of it, but I don't like driving in big cities. So, and I don't like driving in areas where I don't really know the area either. So my husband and I are both assuming he's going to do the majority of the driving. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay. So then for this one, I'm just going to put on the 939, and then we'll see how many slots this is going to take up, because I have 3 bags of 939. So Definitely want to fill each one as much as possible, but I don't want to spill everything everywhere either. So I don't want to overfill it too much, especially if I'm going to be diamond painting in the car, because then if I go to open it in the car, it could spill everywhere in the car. So while I want it full, I don't want it too full, if that makes sense. Okay, let me keep that from spilling. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to get all three bags in just 4 of these, so we'll have to see. Not without filling them completely full. However, how many colors do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got multiple rows of these left. Whoa. Okay, get out of there. Did that one escape? Okay. So this entire row is full, one escapee, of 939, and I still have 1 bag left. So I'm going to go ahead and fill up probably another 2 of these sections with 939, and then I will still have plenty of room left to finish up with the last colors that I have. Okay, let me put that last one in there. Okay, so there's all of the 939. So there's the colors I have left. So now I can put on the rest of the stickers. So I've got 6 slots full of 939. So that's another reason that I thought this would be a good one to do kind of on the road, because so much of it is the 939 and the dark background. And so I thought that would be 2 reasons. One, it would be easy to do and I wouldn't have to overly worry about perfect placement once I got started, and you know, I'd be able to build off what I had already placed fairly easily. So, you know, in a moving car, hopefully it wouldn't be that bad. And then also it gives me more chances to work on my multi-placing. So, and it's small enough, like I said. That is crooked. You guys, my brain is such a frustrating place sometimes. Like, I'd love to be okay with the fact that that was crooked, but it would drive me bananas. I know it would. Not all of them are perfectly placed, but you know what I mean. Or maybe you don't, because you don't live in my brain, and your brain is much more easygoing about stuff like this than mine. Okay. All right, and then after this one, I've only got 1 more color. So, and that is crooked. Okay. So this is 16, 3808. Okay, just double checking to make sure that I've got the right color and the right symbol going in the right place, because that would be frustrating if I didn't. And of course, there's going to be one that doesn't want to fit, which I guess I could just move my stickers. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move these stickers so I don't have to try and shove it all into one. I'm going to move these stickers over one. Peel this one off and move it over one. That's crooked and it's hanging over. You guys, okay. All right, so now I can definitely fit the rest of them in here. I don't think any of the other colors that I have are going to be that full. Okay, 17 is 3809. The rest of them should be able to fit in one slot. Okay. Come on, get out of there. All right, 2 colors left. And it actually took up quite a few more slots than I thought. That's trash. I don't need that piece. Trying to peel off the sticker. There we go. For my last two colors. I'm actually excited to see, whoa, how this one is going to turn out. I really liked this kit when I saw it. So, and like I said, it's a pretty simple image. It's not very big. This will let me tick some of my boxes. I'll be able to get one hopefully finished while we're on the road. And it'll let me add a finish to everything. So there we go. You can see I've got everything kitted up. So I've got all my colors. I've got all of these 6 containers of 939. 3808 takes up 2, and then everything else. I have 2 left, which I will use for my trash drills. So now all I need to do is washi tape the canvas, and then I am ready to go. And I will put this aside until my husband and I get ready to go on our trip. So keep an eye out. In 3 or 4 weeks, you may see this on Instagram and various other places. So yeah, as always, guys, I will put a link in the description down below so you can check this item out. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.